boys. It is Monday, July 4th. That's right, it's the 4th of July, and I'm brewing. We got home from vacation in Nolens, in New Orleans, and Dallas, and where I got to see my good friend Steve Mertz. That's right, the Canadian Sasquatch. It was good to catch up with him and his wife. Great guy. That was fun. And got to spend some time with my cousin and his lovely wife. So what a beautiful trip. But now we're brewing. We're right back at it. I got home late Wednesday night, and here it is. It's Monday after. Did lots of yard work. We got a party, a whole brood of people coming, so I had to get up kind of early, get prepped, and get things going. And I can't tell you all my secrets now, but I will tell you later. I'm employing a few different little tricks, I think, that will help to ensure that I get a very flavorful light beer. That's right, that's another comp beer. I keep thinking this is probably going to be my go-to. We'll see between the two. I got work to do on the other one, but we're still experimenting. I'm still learning the Braumeister. So today, because it's light brew, I'm going with 22 liters of water, because I've got to get it up to the level where it flows over the mash, and you've seen that in some previous videos. But I'm employing a few things to make sure that I've got body and nice good flavor and etc. And there's a few combinations of things I'm doing to get there, which once the challenge in play I'll tell you about. But anyway, meanwhile it's all about coffee and waking up, and this is just now heating up for the mash, so we'll see in a bit. Cheers. Must be that time. All right. Okay, here we go. Got timers going off everywhere. The beautiful thing is the water's going to rise up, and I don't have to worry about the grain on the sides. It's all going to be in there. We're going to see how this water volume does against the number of pounds of grain. That's my big learning curve on here. I want to create like a ratio that I can use, kind of a matrix. Might go search, see if anyone has one. I haven't found one yet. They have it for the Grainfather, but I haven't seen it on the Braumeister. There we go. Pump is kicking in, and off we go. I'm going to shine light in here so you can see. Hopefully you can see this. But the kickers, you got the water going over the top here, and then you got the water down on the sides. And it is just above the coils, which is great. I don't know how well that showed up, but the water is over the coils, and probably ½ inch, maybe an inch, and it's flowing over the sides. So that's a good ratio. I'm going to have to write this down for this much grains in terms of pounds. I'm going to keep collecting that data. Okay, it's that time.
This plant thing has worked great. I keep that clean, and it works well with my hot stuff. And the mash, the malt pipe and everything goes down. They're just nice. Probably isn't too hot. Let's see. Nah. But better smart. I do love this setup. It works really well. I'm going to let that drain a little, and I'm heating up the water here. For me, this is the weakest link in the Braumeister. But it's not horrible. Yeah, pump system would be really nice for this. But it does sit really nice on top of the like the screen system with that mold pipe. So it's gonna just drain evenly all the way through. So it works pretty well. But it's the one piece of lifting I have to do. Not that big of a deal. Alright, last little left. Let it finish draining off there. And then we're off to the boil. Alright, pre-boil 1.019. But I don't think the bricks are very accurate on this one. I might get a better one later. Yeah, I'm going to go old school with my final measurements on final gravity. And I can use that for everything prior to it converting. And off we go. Sprayed some sanitizer around the edges, just for the heck of it. So unbelievable. As I'm getting ready to dump the grains, I'm noticing that like a whole bunch of them were never cracked, which means I'm going to have a crappy efficiency. Got a lot of sweetness in there that I didn't get. That doesn't make me happy. I'm going to probably have to break down and get a crusher. I've been putting it off for a long time, but I think that's coming now. Alright, we've hit 10, and in go the first round of grains here, or I should say hops. And there we go. I'm messaging my buddies. I'm going to get a grain crusher right now. That's it. I'm done. I'm shopping online. I'll see you in a bit. Tell you what I got. Sweet! Alright, it's been ordered. Thanks to Wally and Andrew. I got a grain crusher, the barley crusher, just the 7-pound one ordered, but 17.5 bucks off today, special and free shipping. Yeah, you gotta love that. No, it's actually $17.76, so patriotic date, so to speak. Yeah, dig on that. Ding, ding, ding. Yeast nutrient time. So easy. Big happy birthday to the Dean's List. That's right, to Mike. He's a 4th of July baby, and I'm brewing on the 4th. So, big, big, big Happy birthday to you, Mike. I have to get in here every so often. Those hops like rise up on the side of this. And when you got this on, you're not looking at it like when you got boil kettles you're staring at all day long with this lid on here. All right, you heard that dinging. So here we go with the next bit. This is going to come off. My little container down there. And these little ingredients might be familiar, but I'm not saying what it is. Not just yet, but y'all are going to figure this one out for sure. Y'all. And I was down in Louisiana, so picking up that southern language. Okay, my last addition of hops here. And there we go. We've just got a few minutes left. We start cooling down. And this was taking a sanitizer bath. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. The pipe's all clean, ready to go. We're in good shape. Alright, timer's going off. I kind of love the ability to be mobile. I've got the wheels all locked in place. And it's time to, boom, finish off. It's asking if I want a whirlpool, but and I'm going to say yeah, because that helps chill it down a bit. So between the whirlpooling and this, whoop, and getting wet, you know, it's a brew day. You got to do that. I like to collect some of that water and use it on the plants, especially in the summer. Now the whirlpool won't kick on, if I remember correct, till it hits either 180 or 185, and then the pump will kick in. There we go, baby. Here we go. I'll get that gravity in a moment here. I collected 1¼ gallons, so I think the water volume's pretty good. And let's see what we got here. .039. I think that's a tad low. And you know, those grains, that was kind of the kicker, man. Not being milled down all the way, so that kind of irritates me, but that's okay. It's enough to get me to see in terms of what taste is and things, and I can make some corrections still before the challenge if I like this one. So I gotta finish getting cleaned up. Basically it's just this. I'm gonna clean it out, run the pump, you know, add the yeast, get her in the fermentation chamber with my heat wrap and all the temps all set. So you guys have a great weekend. We'll catch y'all later. Cheers.